Okay, first things first. I've been trying to upload this video all day. And the thing is, now I understand why that I've been having such a struggle. My phone been acting up and everything. Data won't allow me to upload. It won't allow me to save on my phone. But now I realize, totally understand now, why it was acting up. I get on TikTok and see everybody is having a talk and a discussion about this one particular subject with these children and these parents and the trauma that they have with one another. Now the thing is, everybody is dealing with some type of trauma, not just kids. Y'all need to understand that as parents, we wasn't always parents. We didn't come out of our mother womb knowing how to do everything. And half of us, when we had these kids, we were still kids ourselves. We were still trying to learn life. And y'all want to blame everything on these freaking parents? My God, today, y'all want the parents to forgive the child for everything. But the thing is, these kids do some horrific things to their parents. And I will not apologize for posting this video because I said what I said in that order. What I will say is when that mother or that father apologizes with a sincere apology in their heart that they are so sorry for all the trauma that they took their child through, baby, that parent is free to go move on and live their life regardless. Y'all are trying to basically hold these parents responsible and accountable just for living their life and for being parents. Half the times, like I said, half the times we were still kids our own self, baby. We were still trying to figure out life ourselves. What are you talking about? Now, don't get me wrong. I am in no wise disregarding the fact that people go through trauma and people have to deal with their trauma with their parents or with whatever person that they had their trauma with. But what I am saying is that y'all can't keep holding these parents responsible for just living their life. Because once that parent apologizes with a sincere apology and that they are sorry for taking their children through that, who are these children and who are these kids to hold their parents accountable for all their life, for the rest of their life? That parent does not have to be held liable for whatever actions that take place, especially after their child grows up to a mature age and understand eventually you have to move on and live your life. You cannot continue to go on for the rest of your life blaming your parents for the actions that you take up on as an adult. Clock it. We as parents, even as kids, had our own trauma that we was dealing with our parents and the next generation before that. But we also, as parents, had to grow up. We had to put on our big girl panties and learn to grow up and anyway move on. Just like the kids of these generations have to as well. Eventually, you got to grow up. Go get your butt some therapy, get some help, or whatever you need to heal, and move on. What happened is what happened. You cannot bring the past back. Now, strangers, this reply is somebody done got a little thing. And it even gets more stranger when it seems like this is way too personal for your clapback. Or what you thought was a clapback. How you now, child, I don't know who you are or where you came from, but baby, go ahead and let mama school you just one time. Now, where does this situation is, I got to go ahead and address the elephant in the room right now. Now, obviously, child, you know that you are a very spoiled child because you said it in your post right here, right up here, that entitlement is wrong. You acknowledge the fact that entitlement is very. So with that being said, obviously, you think the world belongs to you. And then after you stated that, you then turned around and said, telling you to be grateful that ancient people gave birth to you. I gotta speak. Because them same parents who you said ain't shit could have definitely made another decision and caused you to be non-existent, child. Y'all kids today. Now you calling them ain't shit parents, but them same parents made an unselfish decision and accepted responsibility on what they did. They could have aborted you. They could have put you in a dumpster, baby. They could have sent you to somebody adoption center because they didn't want to have nothing to do with you. But even before you was born, baby, they loved you. They loved you and allowed you to be born and raised you. They accepted the responsibility as parents and raised you, child. Now, it seems to me you made this situation way too personal for you to seem like you know me. For you to make a statement and tell me to get myself together before I have a child. Baby, you should understand that I had a job way even before I got pregnant. And after I realized I was pregnant, I stayed with that job until I was 3 days into labor. How you doing? Now, before having other kids, honey, I had a man and a spouse who was taking very good care of me and a child that wasn't even his. We didn't have a care in the world, baby. I did not have to work at all. With 3 kids being born into that marriage, baby, it was a while before I even had more. After that, life was great. And following that divorce, you should know that I made sure my life was very together before I had another child. But not only was child support popping, baby, I had became a business owner of my own, so that I know that I can take care of me and my kids even more. Now, you said yourself, the life is bad enough even on a good day. That is absolutely true, honey. But us as parents, we do not need the same children that we grew up and raised the best way we knew how to raise. We don't need those same children growing up to be disobedient, rebellious child, making our days even more worse than what they already are. My God, today. But before you try jumping on somebody's post like you personally know them and child, maybe you just do. Maybe you are one of mine. And if you are, I am definitely talking to you. You should know that I am never sorry over the decisions I made in accepting my peace. I will not allow a rebellious ass child to disturb my peace or nobody else's peace that's attached to me. How you doing? Y'all kids in this generation definitely believe that everything in the world belongs to you and everything should be done your way and your way only. My God, today. And I am definitely not one of them parents that you can have your way with. Child, this is not Burger King. How you doing? Now, as hurt as your little feelings may be, I am still not sorry and will never be sorry for no decision that I made. Because not only did I become a business owner, my business was popping and my kids were definitely okay. So not that you're looking like Boo Boo the Fool coming over here trying to check me. Because the only thing you did was brought a reality check to your own self. How you doing? So again, before trying to come for somebody, make sure you have all your facts and all your ducks in a row, baby. Especially before trying to come for me. Because I'm going to clock it every time. Now you have a good day. And that's it. That's all.